You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued support of the BHMSD students and the Wells County community. Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible. You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued support of the BHMSD students and the Wells County community. Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible. You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's debut webcast brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club here on BHMSD TV. We're here at Bluffton High School where the Fort Wayne Hawks face off against the Bluffton Tigers in a first-time matchup. I'm Zane Betts, and I'm joined tonight by Aiden Graves, and we're looking forward to bringing you action from the Tiger Den. Before we take a look at tonight's team, we want to thank the Wells County Foundation for making this opportunity possible. The mission of the Wells County Foundation is to enhance the present and the future quality of life for the Wells County community. The Wells County Foundation helps make a difference in our community by connecting donors with charitable causes and organizations they care about, including a wide range of scholarships and community grants such as the one that has made this webcast possible. Visit www.wellscountyfound.org. That's wellscountyfound.org to learn more. The Fort Wayne Hawks come into tonight's JV contest looking to make an impact against the Bluffton Tigers. The Bluffton Tigers enter with an impressive 10-3 record. The Tigers have quite a deep junior varsity squad with a strong rotation of players. Junior Cameron Krilinski leads the Tigers' post presence, while freshman Wyatt Holmes gets some work inside after freshman games. Around the perimeter, the Tigers have a crew of sophomores with Bennett Stoller, Reed Abbott, Andy Bumgarner, Gibson Greaser, and Rafe Gerber, while junior Matthew Tierney and freshman Vince Lammer add to that depth. Last night, Bluffton had a massive 41-8 victory at Adams Central. Galinsky, Stoller, and Abbott led each with 8 points. In that contest, Coach Royce limited quarters to provide extra depth for the varsity game, but the Tigers adjusted their focus in the win. In the freshman game, the Tigers cruised to a 52-8 victory over the Flying Jets. Parker Crystal led the scoring with 13, and Jabrillion Hammer followed with 11. What's at stake? Confidence and growth are always the goals for junior varsity contests. For the Tigers, they'll need to keep working the ball around and use their depth to attack. Establishing an early inside presence would relieve the pressure for the guards. It's all about proving to the coaching staff that you can be trusted as a future varsity player, and that doesn't necessarily mean putting up the most points. It's about running the offense, leading the defense, and limiting mistakes. Let's meet the starters for tonight's JV matchup. First, starting with the Fort Wayne Hawks. Number 3, Eli Stoneburner. Number 10, Edson Hubbard. Number 15, Dylan Kessel. Number 24, Josh Reynolds. And number 40, Davin Hemmett. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's Bluffton squad. Number 3, a sophomore, Andy Bumgarner. Number 4, a sophomore, Gibson Greaser. Number 10, a sophomore, Rafe Gerber. Number 10, a sophomore, Reed Abbott. And number 33, another sophomore, Bennett Stoller. All right. We'll be back on BHMST for the start of the first quarter.
You are watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued support of the BHMSD students and the Wells County community. Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible. You are watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club.
That'll be
10,
stolen by the
Edison
Tigers.
Hubbard.
Pass to Greaser up the court. Good find by Bennett Stoller, just unable to fall.
Both teams are doing really well in the transition game early in the first quarter.
I think that's what puts the Tigers ahead of a lot of their opponents, is they can excel in the transition game, and they can also have patience with bringing the ball up the court and running their offenses to perfection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hawks with some good ball movement. Swings it.
Great
Brings
job
it back
filling the
out.
lane there by number 12, Rafe Gerber. Gets in front of the running Eli Ashton Gerke.
That three-pointer is off, and it'll be out of bounds. Tigers ball.
Great defense here by the Tigers early. Haven't allowed a single point yet. We'll see how much longer that goes for.
As Greaser will bring it up the court for the Tigers.
Ooh, good look. Oh, just off number 33, Bennett Stoller's shoe.
And you see a lot of guys on this JV team that you could realize could fill a lot of the shoes that this varsity team will have to replace as they lose 3 seniors in Griffin Morgan, Declan Greaser, and Marshall Gerber. I mean, you're looking for a leader. I think you have that in Gibson Greaser, but also in Marshall's younger brother, Rafe, as he really tries to control the floor whenever he's on it. And I think that's definitely good for the future of this program.
Ooh, picked
As that'll be
away.
Picked away. On the ground, Bumgartner.
Great hustle by both
Good
teams for
find
that ball.
Good find by Stoller. Again,
Ooh.
just unable to go. As the possession will stay with the Tigers.
Great hustle from both teams early. Not showing any giving up here early into the game. Oh,
What a
beautiful
find
play.
off the baseline. Just unable to fall. Those layups seem to be struggling to fall. Just unlucky
These
for the
early
Tigers.
layups not falling. You'd assume they'd start falling later in the game.
'Cause that one's no good again. Number 15, Dylan Kessel with a good look and drive.
Both teams are getting great looks right now. Just missed shots and other immobilities aren't letting the shots fall.
Gerber drives on baseline.
Great pump fake. Gets two Hawks defenders jumping for a wide open layup by number 12, Rafe Gerber.
Let's see what Coach Nate Hubbard can draw up here in the final minutes, looking to get on the board for the Hawks. So that'll be a good drive. Pumps. Foul called on the Tigers. Number 12, Rafe Gerber. That is his first.
It is called on the ground, not a shooting foul there.
Coming in for the Hawks, number 22, Seth Kaiser. This will be his first time checking in. He'll come in for number 10, Edison Hubert. Top of the key. Stolen away again by the Tigers. Let's see what they can do in transition as Gibson Greaser takes that. Foul is called.
Almost got the shot to drop with the foul.
He will be shooting two.
Great take there.
Believe that is on number 40, Davin Hammett. His second of the quarter.
Great take there going all the way cross court.
And that's what you see. I mean, they're just getting back on offense. We're getting two offense from the Tigers. The hustle offense, the hustle plays with the steals, turning it into points is just what you would love to see from a young JV squad.
As well as a lot of full court pressing early on, getting both these teams moving. Tigers full court pressing.
And that's just trust in Coach Luke Royce, believing in his guys to not be exhausted, to believe in their conditioning and endurance in order to just get stops and turning those stops into points.
It as well shows trust in their bench.
Yeah, knowing if these guys get tired, he can get them out of the game. Let's see what he can draw up here with under 30 seconds left. Excellent patience shown by the Tigers. Hawks not backing down, though.
It looks like the Tigers are just going to hold the ball up until
Looking for
to
that
get
final shot. Let's see what they can do here. Reed Abbott directing traffic. Driving. Travel will be called.
The Hawks will have 4.5 seconds to get their first points of the game.
Let's see what they can do.
Tigers staying in full court press, going to make it hard for them. They're just
Will
going
we
to
see
heave
a
three.
three-point shot. No
Ooh.
good. At the end of the first quarter, the Bluffton Tigers lead the Fort Wayne Hawks 9-0. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break. We are back here on BHMSD TV with the start of the second quarter. Now in for the Tigers, number 20, Vince Lambert, number 30, Alex Maggard, number 40, Wyatt Holmes, and number 23, Matthew Tierney. We will see if having some upperclassmen on the court will be able to propel these Tigers to expanding their lead. As a good find by Alex Maggard, and the freshman Wyatt Holmes lays it in.
Tigers going out of the 5-guard lineup, switching to
the Hawks mid-range shot. Second chance bucket good. Number 15, Dylan Kessel with the putback.
Hawks will get their first points of the game there.
As you see Wyatt Holmes tearing up these freshman games, obviously because of his size and skills and footwork, you would expect him to come into these JV games and do exactly what he is doing and dominating the post. And we will see if the Hawks will be able to have an answer for this freshman. That'll be a foul on number 24, Davin Hammett. Or on number 24, Josh Reynolds, excuse me. That'll be his first. Matthew Tierney has the ball.
Looks like the Tigers are trying to find the big center.
That's
Wyatt
a good
Holmes.
find inside. Number 30, Alex Maggard with the layup. A great find by the freshman. Davin Hammett. That one will just rim out. Rebound, 23, Tierney for the Tigers. A good find, Maggard driving. Oh, just unfortunate for the Tigers. That layup is no good from Gerber.
Another great look from the Tigers, though, getting straight to the rim at will.
That just seems to excel. They excel in that category, is getting to the rim early and often.
We have seen that numerous times this game.
Rebound number 40, Holmes.
Pushing it up the court is Vince Lambert, number 20.
Tierney swings it inside again to 40. They will look like they will double team Holmes anytime he gets the ball. As Vince Lambert will knock down his first points of the game in a triple. As that'll be a timeout called for the Fort Wayne Hawks. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body. We're back here after the timeouts as the Hawks will have possession, hoping that these layups and three-point jumpers will start falling more as they should be. We'll see what their offense can produce, or if the Tigers' defense will keep holding strong.
Tigers do let off a little bit on the full court press as they gain the 14-point lead.
Hawks with a good ball movement. Nothing going for them inside as Rafe Gerber refuses this guy to drive inside on him.
I think one of the main differences we have seen this game is between the Hawks and the Tigers is their will to get inside, as the Tigers have had just numerous open looks at the rim for open layups, and you haven't seen that much from the Hawks offense.
That one will be stripped away, staying with the Hawks. Now in for the Hawks, number 10, Edison Hubbard, and number 2, Ashton Gerke. And one thing you have to notice for the Hawks team is they definitely have to play a little more preservative with their energy because they do only have 2 guys rotating through their bench, while the Tigers do have a full rotation on their bench, which you can see why they run the full court press and they're so good in transition is because they can always bring fresh guys into this game. That one will be stolen away by Rafe Gerber. Good pass to Alex Maggard, kicks it back out to Tierney. Looking inside for the Tigers. Another good find by Maggard, as that one just off second chance points. So that'll be a foul on number 15, Dylan Kessel for the Fort Wayne Hawks. At the line for the Tigers will be Wyatt Holmes.
Another great look at the rim for the Tigers.
They are just so good at that, especially when they bring in this sort of more than just guard rotation. Looking inside, finding either the junior in Alex Maggard or the freshman in Wyatt Holmes. They do that well. Back in for the Tigers, number 33, Bennett Stoller. Rebounded again for the Hawks, taking it up the court aggressively. So they're going to swing it back. Baseline drive here, tipped away. Is that a possession to the Tigers? As that one will be tipped out of bounds by Bennett Stoller off of Fort Wayne Hawks. Now back in for the Tigers, number 3, Andy Bumgardner.
A little surprised to see the Hawks not switch up in the defensive, going press or anything as they start to trail in this game.
Maggard swings to Lambert. Great patience here from the Tigers as Alex Maggard will take a 3 and just balls out.
Pass.
Loose ball. Rebounded for the Hawks, driving in. That one no good. Rebound, number 30. That'll be a foul on the Hawks. Number 24, Josh Reynolds. That'll be his second of the quarter. And you wonder if later in this game, without the junior inside presence of Cameron Kalinsky, that they will use Wyatt Holmes more. Vince Lambert passing, wants to take it, finds an inside man, which is Holmes, as that'll be the halftime for the Tigers. Heading into the half, we'll take a quick break and be back for our halftime show where Aiden Graves and I will recap the first half and break down what the Tigers need to do in the second half. The Tigers lead the Hawks 22-2.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued support of the BHMSD students and the Wells County community. Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible. You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
We're back here on BHMS TV with the halftime report as the Tigers lead this one 22-2 over the Fort Wayne Hawks. Any thoughts on what the Tigers need to do in order to keep this large margin?
Yeah, just the intensity. They've had great intensity all game through defense, only allowing the Hawks to 2 points so far. And then their offensive efficiency. They've been making the shots, getting the open looks, just maybe a little better making of the layups around the rim. But other than that, I mean, it's just looked great from the Tigers.
Yeah, I feel like if they can keep up the motions on the offense and the distractions with the screens, the off-ball screens, they will always be able to find that guy either for the open three or for the layup inside. And I think the Tigers have really excelled this quarter of just not giving up on defense. They have denied any sort of looks inside or outside. I believe that the Tigers will keep this margin if they can excel in their offense and their defense. In other news, the ACAC swimming and diving meet took place at Jay County High School. The boys won their 12th straight conference championship with a large amount of event champions, while the girls placed second. In bowling news, the Bluffton Tiger bowling team recently won their sectional championship and they completed in the team an individual regional tournament today. Bluffton's Mike Hallbigger had the highest average in the conference and received an award. It's his fourth straight season doing so. Hallbigger also received the Rich Sarrazin Humanitarian Award with his sectional finish. Hallbigger also competed as an individual today at the regional event at MVP Lanes in Fort Wayne. In girls basketball, the sectional draw is tomorrow. The Tigers will seek the program's fifth sectional championship and first since the 2020-2021 season. But Bluffton may need to take down the number one team in 2A, the Whitco Wildcats, the team that upset the Tigers in the Tiger Den last season. Also, Woodland defeated Bluffton 58-55 in December, so the ACAC tournament champions will need to get revenge on the ACAC regular season champions if they meet again. We'll be back on BHMS TV for the start of the third quarter here in the Tiger Den.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued support of the BHMSD students and the Wells County community. Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible. You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
This coverage of the Bluffton Tigers is brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back on BHMSD TV after this break.
This webcast would not be possible without the support of the Wells County Foundation. We thank the Wells County Foundation for their continued support of the BHMSD students and the Wells County community. Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells.
We're back here on BHMS TV with coverage of the junior varsity basketball game as the Bluffton Tigers lead the Fort Wayne Hawks 22-2. We will see if this vicious Tigers defense can stop the Hawks from a comeback here in the second half. What do you think the Tigers have to get, or the Hawks have to get going here in order to attempt to make this mountain of a comeback?
I think just more getting open looks, getting to the basket more. They haven't really had any good open looks here against the Tigers defense. So more screens, more ball movement. Can't play one-man game and expect to beat this Tiger defense.
As that'll be a three from Reed Abbott. Off to a hot start for the Tigers coming out of the half. As that'll be probably what we'll see from the Tigers is good ball movement and patience looking for that open shot.
Looks like the Tigers switched to a 1-3-1.
1-3-1 zone here for the Tigers.
Half court 1-3-1. Wow.
As that'll be a shot. As that one's good. 2-point basket, number 10, Edison Hubbard.
There's the open looks that the Hawks will need to get if they want to mount any type of comeback to make this game competitive.
Finds inside. Everyone gave up on the play. Gibson Greaser with the layup.
The Hawks are trying to mount a comeback. They can't show laziness right there or on dead balls.
As I believe they thought that was out of bounds. Just gave up on that. Inside swings it out for three. No good, just off. Rebounded by Gibson Greaser, pushing it up the court for the Tigers. Foul on number 10, Edison Hubbard. At the line for the Tigers, Gibson Greaser.
As well for the Hawks, I don't know if we've seen them at the free throw line at all this game.
No, the Tigers have played a relatively clean game, and I believe for the Hawks that they will have to limit these free throw and foul attempts for the Tigers. As that's the last thing you want in a comeback attempt is to try and give up free points, whether that be coming at the line or easy transition points.
Tigers will go back to switch man coverage here. But they ran the whole first half of the game, only allowing the Hawks to 2 points. As we see, this defense reminiscent of what happened in the first half, not allowing any looks.
And the Hawks are just struggling to get through this as Reed Abbott is on the floor. As that'll be a missed layup for the Hawks. Good save, Abbott. Gerber pushing it up the floor.
The Tigers' hustle has also just been tremendous this game.
Yeah, I mean, on a few of the loose balls that I've seen so far, or that we've seen so far in this game, you've always seen a white jersey being the first to dive on those balls. And that, they find a good look there. Won't go, rejected. Rebound again for the Tigers. Finds Greaser. Good find, Abbott. 2-point basket, Greaser, as they extend their lead now to 26.
Again, Tigers just not willing to give up on the play, going for those rebounds.
And I think this is what you see out of a sophomore team that next year will have roster spots to fill. They're just trying to hustle and get those extra points in order to get good looks for the coaches. But also their will to win is just very impressive for a JV squad. Bennett Stoller, 3-ball, rims out. Rebounded again for the Tigers. Gibson Greaser fouled by number 3, Eli Stoneburner. Now in for the Tigers, number 40, Wyatt Holmes. On Saturday, January 31st at Jay County High School, wrestling sectional individuals will be start time determined. Video coverage will be done by the Burn Witness.
Bluffton adds some size, going back to that second quarter lineup that proved to show success.
Gibson Greaser, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks as they will look to push this one up the court. Tipped away by the Tigers. Stolen. Looking up the court, Holmes. Layup, good.
Yet again, just great hustle. Amazing hustle.
At turning defense into offense. Quick transition points after the steal for the Tigers has been the story of the game. So he'll swing that one out.
No look pass there.
Stolen away again. Greaser with the take. Another layup. Gibson Greaser for the Tigers.
Just domination on the defensive end to start this.
As he is down on the ground now.
Still closes out on it and gets a contest to force the missed shot.
Tigers rebound the ball. They looking to slow the game down after, I believe, 3 straight scores coming off of the transition. Gibson Greaser with the ball now. Finds Stoller for 3. Won't go. Foul on Bluffton's number 3, Andy Bumgartner. Coming in for the Tigers, the freshman, Vince Lambert.
For a team that's played a relatively aggressive game, they have remained clean for the foul portion.
And I believe that is that's a very impressive feat, is to play in a press, in a man, with as many steals as you have, and to limit the fouls. I mean, I don't think Hawks have been into bonus yet, and usually that's what you see here with a very aggressive defense. Fade away, no good. Rebound by the Tigers.
Another just contested shot
as
from the
they
Tigers.
are going to slow this game down, just trying to, as that'll be stolen away for the Hawks. Good pass up court. Layup no good. Rebounded. Looking up the court.
Good hustle there from the big man, Wyatt Holmes.
Kicks this one out. So they're trying to slow the game down. Good ball movement here. Good patience for the Tigers, finding that perfect shot. Lambert for 3. No good. Rebounded again from the Tigers. More second chance opportunities as they've been really good in the offensive rebound category.
Just haven't seen a lot of black jerseys on the ball tonight on those rebounds.
Whether that be a blocking out issue or just plain hustle, I think that the Tigers have excelled in both of those. There's a great take by Greaser, unable to go, rebounded by the Hawks. They will take this one up the court.
They had the 4-on-5. They had the numbers.
Stolen away by the Tigers. Driving up the court. Gibson Greaser takes it. And the foul.
Gibson Greaser looking exhausted out there.
It's a foul on number 22, Seth Kaiser. I mean, Greaser has just been all over the place. We see him on transition takes with the baskets, and then we see him down here on defense stealing the ball away and diving on it and saving it as it goes out of bounds.
Great hustle game. Great.
Now in for the Tigers, number 23, Matthew Tierney.
It's Coach Royce still standing up into the game. You'd love to see that out of a JV coach.
I don't really know if he has a bench seat over there. I mean, we have a bunch of varsity guys at the end of the bench and then our assistant coaches down. But again, that's what you love to see as an assistant coach. And that one will be good. Wyatt Holmes again inside. The Hawks seem to have no answer for the Tigers' inside threats. Has a behind the back dribble move. Three-point basket. No good. 7 seconds for the Tigers. Let's see what they'll do. Gives it to Greaser with 3. With 2. Will we see a shot?
Do.
No good. Just off for the Tigers. At the end of the third quarter, the Tigers lead the Hawks 38-4. We'll be back with more coverage on BHMSD TV.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited to bring you coverage of the Bluffton Tigers on BHMSD TV.
The Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club would like to thank the Wells County Foundation for the generous grant to make these broadcasts possible.
We're back here on BHMSD TV with fourth quarter coverage of the boys JV basketball action. Let's see if the Hawks will have a final stretch push or if the Tigers defense will stay strong in dominating fashion.
Great halt there by number 40, Wyatt Holmes, stopping.
That'll be a foul called.
Baseline drive.
Wyatt Holmes. So let's see what the Hawks can do here off the inbound. Kicks out. Number 40, Hammett on the 3. No good. Rebounded. Loose ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow points to Bluffton.
Tigers number 23, Matthew Tierney, just remains in the hustle game, jumping on that loose ball.
Because that's what we usually see out of Tierney is just great hustle, always driving, always diving on the ball, always hustling. As that's a good find from Tierney inside. Wyatt Holmes again for the Tigers as they extend this dominating lead of 36 points. In bowling news, the bowling team does qualify for the semi-state. Congratulating them on their accomplishment. As that'll be a timeout called for the Fort Wayne Hawks. We'll be back with more coverage on BHMSD TV.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body.
Starting during the 2025-26 school year, the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is excited.
We're back here on BHMST TV with more coverage of the boys JV basketball game. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tierney bringing the ball up the court. Lambert for 3, no good. Rebound goes to the Hawks.
Hawks do not push the ball up the court.
Baseline drive, swings it out. Number 24, no good. On the 3, rebound Tierney for the Tigers.
Another great closeout there by the Tigers.
Lambert for 3 is good.
You just can't let number 20 Vince Lambert get an open 3 and get set in his form.
And that is the confidence that you want to see out of a freshman in such a dominating win, still taking those threes. still shooting when they don't respect his jump shot.
Still pushing the ball up the
pushing
court.
the ball up the court. Good take. It goes. Vince Lambert again for the Tigers.
It's Lambert getting his chance off the bench.
The future is definitely bright for this young Tigers squad. Mismatch up top here.
It's Wyatt Holmes.
Close out again.
He's playing
Three-pointer
great
won't go.
defense.
Rebound to the Tigers. As the Tigers will show patience here.
Great inside
Finds Maggard. Cross court pass to Lambert. Looking inside, finds Maggard again. Kicks it out to Gerber. Great ball movement by the Tigers, which will lead to 2 points. Rafe Gerber.
Like you said, just great ball movement there as we go to the timeout break.
Timeout. Tigers. We'll be back here on BHMSD TV with more coverage here in the Tiger Den.
You're watching Bluffton Tigers Athletics on BHMSD TV, brought to you by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club. We'll be right back after this break.
Coverage by the Bluffton High School Student Broadcasting Club is made possible thanks to the Wells County Foundation. Thank you for supporting the BHS student body. We're back here on BHMS TV with fourth quarter coverage of the Bluffton boys basketball game, as Bluffton Tigers lead 47 over the Fort Wayne Hawks 4.
The defensive masterclass from the Tigers has just shown today.
As that has definitely been the deciding factor in this game, is the Hawks have let those occasional threes and let those occasional open man inside get open, which the Tigers just have refused. Again, as we see another missed shot for the Hawks, as Andy Bumgarner will push the ball up the court. So they will try and slow this down with approaching a minute left here in the fourth quarter, as the Tigers lead by 43.
Hawks go into a 2-3 zone here as the Tigers set up their 2-3 zone beater.
This is the first defensive change we've seen from the Hawks.
Surprised that it comes this late in the game with 3 minutes left.
Rebound again, second chance points for the Tigers, no good. Ball loose, on it are the Tigers, stolen away Stoller. Kicks it out to Gerber for three, no good.
Another rebound.
Another rebound again for the Tigers, it's good.
Great rebounding.
The second chance points, the hustle from the Tigers is what leads them to these dominating victories.
As we do have a running clock, as the Tigers are up more than 35 points.
Almost stolen away again.
This on-ball pressure from the Tigers has just shown to be brutal to the
They're
Hawks.
just relentless. I mean,
we haven't also seen a lot of screens from the Hawks, as we've seen more one-on-one ISOs.
this ball will be tipped away, pointed to the Tigers. We haven't seen as many substitutions as you would think from a team with such hustle, such pressure, and just such effort. I mean, you think running half-court press, full-court press in a zone man-to-man scheme, you would see more offensive substitutions, but you don't, as Maggard hits the three for the Tigers, extending their lead.
With that, the Tigers do still have great depth there on the bench, as they are a very deep squad. Good take and pass out by number 40. Tigers defense not letting up here early, as Bennett Stoller almost gets the steal. There will be a foul
on Bluffton number 23, Matthew Tierney. I believe that is his first.
Yet again, one of the only fouls we've seen at this point in the game from the Tigers, which have ran much full court off defense.
Tigers not letting up here. Hawks stolen away again. And this is what you see best from the Tigers. Just their transition offense. Even though that'll be a foul on number 3, Andy Baumgartner. But just the overall transition offense, turning defensive steals into points is what has propelled the Tigers to this dominating victory.
As 14 seconds left on the clock, the Hawks still looking for looks.
As this will be the second game in a row the Tigers have held their opponent to single digits. Final in the Tiger Den, the Bluffton Tigers defeat the Fort Wayne Hawks 52-4.
As a relentless defensive performance from the Tigers leads them to this victory today.
Leading scorers being in Gibson Greaser, Bennett Stoller, and the freshman Wyatt Holmes inside, just not letting up. The Hawks just seem to have no answer for the fast pace, offense, and defense that the Tigers had. One last time, the final tonight was Bluffton Tigers 52 and Fort Wayne Hawks 4. For me and Aiden Graves, I'm Zane Betts. Thank you for joining us on BHMSD TV. Be sure to tune in next time for more coverage of the Bluffton Tigers.